Hey there, Mark from Renaissance Acres Tree Care, Fids&Fibers, and the Growth Ring. It's finally got some cold weather around here. It was 1 degree last night with a wind chill of -13, so it's finally good walking in the woods weather. So I feel like it's time to give an update on Fids&Fibers for 2021, and also talk about 2020 and let everyone know what the plans are for the future. So in 2020, we had Fids&Fibers 5-day retreat, the annual splicing workshop. For those of you who don't know me or just running across this video, Fids&Fibers is an arborist rope splicing workshop we've been doing since 2008. It's the longest running arborist rope splicing workshop in the world, and we do it all over the country, all over the USA, and all over the world. We have 45 locations all over the world that are waiting for COVID to get over with so we can get out there and teach splicing and teach gear inspection and rope technology to arborists so they can be safer and inspect their gear better. So we did our annual retreat last year. It was held in February, and then COVID hit. And so we canceled 20 workshops. That's 10, 20 workshops all around the world for 2020. And we've been waiting patiently for COVID to kind of get taken care of, go away, get the vaccines going. And so the most recent information that I have for 2021 is telling me that there's a new strain out there that's more contagious or more transmissible than the original strain, and that certainly through March it's going to get really bad, as if now isn't bad enough. And then there's also some question as to whether the vaccines are going to work on the new strains. So in an effort to lead the industry on safety, because at my heart, I'm a safety trainer. I care about every arborist, I care about every homeowner, I care about people taking care of each other and taking care of themselves. So I'm not going to hold courses where we might spread the disease. So with that in mind, we've canceled the February Fids&Fibers annual retreat. So this is the first time it's been canceled, and I'm really sad about it. It's a bummer. But it's the right thing to do. And then last year I canceled the entire 20 workshop slate, and right now that's my plan for 2021. I'm going to cancel all workshops for 2021 until this pandemic is in hand, until the vaccines can take hold, and until we really understand what we're doing. And the reason is splicing, the way that Fids&Fibers teaches it, is a hands-on community endeavor. When you take a workshop with me, I'll actually put my hands on your hands as we slide the ropes in, lock them into place, and I'll be over your shoulder helping you. You can stand at the desk and watch me splice. It's very close quarters when we're pulling down splices. My classes are filled with hugs and laughter, frustration, tears, excitement, pride. It's not something that we can do virtually. It's a contact sport. And I miss all my friends, all my students, and all the up-and-coming arborists, all the people that have written and texted me and called about, oh, when's the next class? When can I sign up? I hate to say it, but for 2021, we're going to focus on tree work. I still have all my Renaissance Acres equipment, the wood splitter, the conveyor, the 12-inch chipper, the Thomas, the dump trailer, the Suburban full of tools. The bucket truck is gone and the log truck is gone, but I can still do a fair amount of tree work with what I have. So we're going to focus on tree work for 2021, and we're going to focus on two other things. One is going to be the growth ring safety training programs, so that when COVID subsides, we'll be ready to go out the door with that. And then also, I'm going to be trying to continue work on the Fids&Fibers Qualified Splicer program, which is, my goal is to set a minimum baseline standard of qualification for splicing for life support and rigging tools in arboriculture, so that when you buy something off the shelf at an arborist supply shop, that it has a label that shows that it's Fids&Fibers qualified. And that means that behind that product, there's repeatable recipes, there's training, there's brake test results, there's insurance, there's easy to understand labels with the minimum amount of information. And we're all kind of adhering to the same basic best practices when it comes to the gear we depend on. So you can look for that coming out of the Fids&Fibers Growth Ring Renaissance Acres family here in New Hampshire. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I don't twit or tweet or whatever that is, but yeah, hopefully that information will be out there. You can find me on LinkedIn also. Yeah, so that's the bad news. But the good news is the great outdoors is still here for all of us. And the trees are growing even though it's cold. Everything's dormant now. The buds are swelling, waiting to burst. And that's kind of a metaphor for our programs too. If you want to buy a splicing kit, contact me. We have those for sale. We've discounted them for COVID. I'm going to keep the discount in place probably through fall of 2021. You can start working on your own. And then hopefully I'll see you in a workshop someday in the future. So until I see you, be safe. Make every notch and every hinge the best you can make it. Don't get sloppy. And I'll see you soon.